inside the Hall of Fame. Now, can you dig that?
And we got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew absolutely free when you use promo code Booker at your checkout. Just pay $5 for shipping, man. That's BlueChew.com. Use promo code Booker to receive your first month absolutely free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And, we want to thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the Hall of Fame podcast. Chew it and do it.
These other super chats that we have about CM Punk before we move along. There's a lot of speculation. Punk could go back to WWE. Booker, do you think this is possible? Also, would it make Punk a huge hypocrite? So, yeah, what do you think, Book?
No.
Is CM Punk coming back to WWE?
No, I don't think so at all. I don't see that happening. Go back and look at some of CM Punk's quotes about about WWE over the last 7-8 years. Nothing, man. Nothing positive. And my thing was, I always said, you never know when you might want to cross that bridge again. You just never know. And to think that that might be the company you're going to stay at forever, that's just, that's kind of like wishful thinking. I left WWE. I had problems with WWE when I left, but you're not going to see one story out there on the internet as far as Booker T's shoot interview about WWE. Booker T says this about such and such. Booker T talks about this guy. You know why? Because that's stuff that I don't think the public really need to know. I don't think that's, the public need to be privy to that kind of information, a personal beef that I have with somebody, just because it just might be just say, for instance, it's not WWE, it's just a construction company, and I didn't get along with whatever, and they ended up firing me. You think I'm gonna go on the internet and talk about, well, they Exxon did this, and then their employees are, they're stealing gas. You know what I mean? They all got gas cards, and I'm not gonna do that, because I might want to go back there and they might want to rehire me, and I might get me a gas card and I might be using it. You know what I mean? So you got to be smart. And I just don't think when CM Punk left WWE, I just don't think he was smart about it more than anything, because I always feel like it's a road back. But, I think CM Punk may have blown that bridge up.
Let me ask you, you've talked about working with Punk in WWE when y'all were in the locker room together. You also worked with him recently at WWE Backstage, which is actually kind of funny now. I thought about this the other day. Listen, this was the cast of Backstage. Booker T, Paige, Renee Young, Christian would come on, Punk would come on, and Mark Henry would come on. Do you know that you're the only person from WWE Backstage still with WWE?
Wow.
Everybody else is gone to AEW. But how was Punk during that time? Was he easy to work with then?
Yeah, Punk, he was easy to work with, but he was kind of standoffish. Him and I was acquaintances, and I guess we would be called in the workplace? Co-workers. Yeah. Co-workers. And we handle business, just like what you said a second ago. You don't really have to like who you're working with to work with them.
Right.
I don't think CM Punk, looked at me as one of his buddies or anything like that. I've never been one of the guys to, call CM Punk on the phone. CM Punk and I, we've never broken bread or anything like that. And it's one of those deals where I understand that, he understand that, and we both play our roles, and we play our roles to the best of our ability. I think on that show, I think that's what happened. He didn't get in my way, I didn't get in his way, and I think that's the way it should always be when you working in the workplace, because, like I said, you could be working at McDonald's and the guys that's flipping the burgers and the guys doing the fries, they can't have beef. You got to put these orders out, man.
Yeah. I'm not doing it. Throws the burgers on the floor.
Yeah.
For full episodes of the Hall of Fame podcast, subscribe on your favorite podcast app.